The prosecutor presented the case, describing my mom as a repeat offender, showing escalating patterns of obsession, harassment, and disregard for legal consequences. He mentioned the brick incident, the stalking, and now the packages. The judge looked at my mom's record and frowned. Ms. Johnson, this is your second arrest in less than a month. You violated a restraining order that was put in place to protect these individuals from exactly this kind of behavior. My mom tried to look contrite, but I could see the anger simmering just below the surface. Your Honor, I'm clearly going through a difficult time emotionally. My husband abandoned me after 20 years of marriage. I'm not thinking clearly. The judge wasn't impressed. Be that as it may, your actions show a deliberate intent to harass and intimidate. Given your pattern of escalation, I'm setting bail at $50,000. My mom's face fell. That was way more than Joyce could afford to bail her out. She looked over at us again, like she expected my dad to step in and help her. He didn't. He just sat there, his face expressionless, though I could feel him trembling slightly beside me. As they led her away, she started yelling, "This is all your fault! I did everything for you. I loved you more than anyone ever could." The bailiff had to physically remove her from the courtroom. The judge ordered a psychiatric evaluation before her next hearing. Outside the courthouse, a reporter tried to approach us for comment. My dad just shook his head and kept walking. We didn't want any part of turning this into a media circus. Over the next few weeks, more information started coming out about my mom's past behavior. Old acquaintances and relatives began reaching out to my dad, sharing stories I'd never heard before. Apparently, this wasn't the first time my mom had become obsessed and destructive. Years before she met my dad, she'd spread rumors about a coworker that ruined the woman's marriage. She'd stalked an ex-friend for over a year after a falling out. She'd even tried to sue a teacher for ruining her life after getting a bad grade in college. One cousin revealed that my mom had set fire to an ex-boyfriend's car in her early 20s, though charges were never filed. My dad was shocked. He'd known none of this when they got married. Her family had kept it quiet, hoping she'd grown out of it. The more we learned, the more it became clear that my mom had serious issues that had never been properly addressed. The prosecution used all of this to build their case. They argued that my mom was a danger to the community and needed serious intervention. Her lawyer tried to play the mental health card, claiming she needed treatment, not punishment. When the trial finally came, my mom took the stand in her own defense. She tried to paint herself as the victim, claiming she was mentally unwell and that everyone had turned on her. She cried and apologized, saying she never meant to hurt anyone. But then came the cross-examination. The prosecutor asked her about the brick incident, specifically about Emma being near the window. "Did you know there was a child in the room when you threw the brick?" he asked, his voice sharp. My mom hesitated, then made a fatal mistake. "I knew she was at the window," she admitted. "I just wanted to make a point. I wasn't trying to hurt her, just scare them all a little." The courtroom went silent. She'd just admitted to knowingly endangering a child. Even her own lawyer looked stunned, his pen frozen mid-note on his legal pad. The verdict came quickly after that. Guilty on all counts: harassment, violation of restraining orders, and reckless endangerment with intent to harm. The sentence: 18 months in county jail, with mandatory psychiatric treatment, no possibility of early release. As they led her away, my mom looked back at us one last time. There was no anger anymore, just a hollow emptiness that was somehow worse. My dad met her gaze steadily, but didn't wave or nod or give any sign of forgiveness. It was over. Outside the courtroom, there were no reporters waiting, no cameras. No one cared about our family drama except us. It was both a relief and strangely deflating. "What now?" I asked my dad as we walked to the car, our footsteps echoing in the parking garage. He sighed deeply. "Now we rebuild together."